Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Throwback Memories, episode 9. I'm your host, D, and we will be talking about 2002 and also my final school year. So here we go. Now then, so as I left off of that story, fun stories. Okay. Huffman High School was the worst school that I ever been to. Oh my God. I hated that school so much. Now, here's what happened. When I first entered that school building, oh my God, I wasn't welcome at all. I really was not welcome. Yeah, because I'm from a different city and state. Well, these people have redneck, a country accent, which I don't. Thank goodness. But I didn't make no friends there because why? People hated me there, man. I don't understand why the folks don't even like me. I cannot tell you, and I don't understand. So what happened was this dude, man, this dude was the worst. And you thought that smelly guy was bad? This dude was awful. Here's what happened. I was doing my schoolwork, just mind my own business, and then here comes this damn food passing gas. So I had to beat the living crap out of him. And then the teacher stopped us, and guess what? I got in so much trouble. Yes, always me and not him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand why people love to fuck with me. Can somebody explain that? Well, anyway, I got I have nothing nice to say about this school. It's just plain old freaking awful. So even though that we had like a video game day, so that's kind of cool. And from my old school to Huffman High School, here's something that I never experienced. You have to pay for your own food, because back in my old school days, food is free. But here, no, you have to bring lunch money. Oh, and I never experienced that stuff. I never, ever experienced that shit beforehand. Man, there's been so much stuff happening in Huffman High School back in the late 90s and the early 2000s. People want to pick a fight with me. I don't understand why. Like, why? Can somebody explain to me this? Why do y'all young people out there get fucking turned on just to start a fight? Just to watch people fight? What does that solve? Like, it don't solve shit. What happened to love and peace, not violence and fucking war? Why is that? Why do young men have a fucking kick out of fighting? Why? Can somebody explain? But anyway, like, people love to fuck with me, man. Like, I can't even concentrate my schoolwork. Like, people won't even leave me alone. But here's what else happened, though, real quick. Now, there was this girl that I was trying to holler at. And, like, me here was just talking and all that cool stuff, you know what I'm saying? So what happened was, to make this long story short, her, we finally exchanged numbers. And I try to call her. Like, I call her first, like the next day. So I dialed that phone number, and guess what? She gave me a fake number. She gave me a video game store phone number. Yay! So I was thinking, okay, she probably works there, but no, she don't. She just gave me a fake number. That's all. So I was kind of upset about that part. And then like, I want to talk to her alone. And then her friend was out there in our business, in our freaking beeswax. Now, she said that she doesn't like me. Well, okay then, if you don't like me, then you should have said that from the beginning, you dumb bitch. You should have fucking said that from day one. But anyway, she said that she was sorry, and she gave me a chocolate heart candy. Man, I freaking throw that shit out. Who cares about her fucking sorries? Man, believe me, everybody in that school don't like me. As a matter of fact, they hate me so much, they call me fucking ugly. Yeah, like, man, this dude is ugly, man. And then, I was trying to talk to girls, and they fucking ran away from me. I don't understand why, but it's fucking nuts. Oh man, anyway, I'm telling you, oh my God, Huffman High School, man. I just like, those people don't like me, fine then. I don't like you then. Shoot. Well, no, I'm not talking about my fans out there. I love my fans. I'm just talking about my freaking school days. So, here's what else happened next with that situation. Okay. Prom was coming. Guess what? I asked every female in that school, would you like to go to the prom with me? Every female turned me down. Like every girl turned me down. Every female says something like this: no, 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 get a life, go away, you fucking ugly, I don't want to be with you. Yeah, I know. But anyway, even the fat girls, like the fat, ugly women, turn me down. Wow. That's pretty crazy. Oh, man. So back at the gym, there's this other girl that was talking to me and said that, hey, what's your name and all that? So, I said my name and all that. And then she said, hey, you ain't from around here. So where are you from? So I'm like, Chicago. She said, oh, okay. Okay, you Chicago D. And bam, she gave me that name. Chicago D. And since then, I stuck with that name since. Chicago D. That's crazy, huh? So as you can see of my name, I basically changed my name to Shy D. See? Shy D. Shy D. Anyway, it was prom night. And everybody went out there looking all sharp and looking good and all that type of stuff. And then me, I went there alone. Yes, with no dates, nobody at all. I went out there alone, just sad, doing something like this. That like just doing that. Like, I mean, I was sad, man. Like every single female just turned me down like that, and I don't know, man. It was crazy. But anyway, to make this long story short, yes, I did finish. That's a good thing. 20 years ago. And I was free. Like, yes, I'm free. Yes. No more Huffman High School. That school can kiss my fucking ass. Well, anyway, 2002 though. What a awful year just to start. What happened was, I know a white friend named Mike. Now, I've been knowing him for several years, and I met him in Chicago back in the late 90s, and I met him through YMCA. Yeah, that was back in what, 97 or 98? Just between those 2 years. But what happened was, back in 2002, though, I got a phone call from Mike, and he gave me a call, and he said, hey, what's up, and all that stuff. He kind of felt bad for me because I haven't gotten laid in years. Yeah, I haven't gotten no sex since 1995. Yeah, I haven't gotten no sex in years. So, with the kindness of his heart, he volunteered to help me with that issue. So, what he did, he hooked me up with a girl. Yeah, he hooked me up with a white chick. And here's the catch about this girl. He hooked me up with a stripper in that strip club in Anvil Theater. I think that's the name of the strip club in Chicago. I think that's the name of it. I think. But it should be right here somewhere. But anyway, yeah, he hooked me up with a stripper face palm. Yeah. So so what happened was, Mike was telling me like, hey yo, bro, this girl can get down like that, man. Like, this girl knows how to put it on you. She can sit on your face. She could do all types of good stuff. So I'm like, really? Well, tell me more, man. Okay. So days later, he gave me a call, and he said that, hey man, I got her with me, man. Like, you could just talk to her. Cool, okay. So I talked to this girl, and then I said, hey girl, what's up there with you? And then she was like, nothing much. That type of white girl voice and all that stuff, So I'm like, cool, okay, all right. So I told her, look, I'm desperate and I need sex. Oh my God. So what happened was, she said that, well then, if you really want something, you gotta do me a big favor. So I'm like, what? And then she said, you gotta buy me as a game system. So I'm like, cool, okay, I got you. Yeah, being the stupid guy I was back in 2002, yay. 21 years old at that time, man. Like being fucking dumb. Yeah, I should have used this, but no. My mind was right here and not here. But anyway. So what happened was she wanted a PlayStation 2 at that time. Or was it the Game Boy Advance? I think it was the PS2. So at that time, the PlayStation 2 was only 2 years old, and it was still kind of expensive. So I went to the hood in Alabama, and I saw this guy selling is a PlayStation 2 system used, and he gave it to me for, get this, $40. Sold $40, because keep this in mind, this system was still new, and it came out 20 years ago, and it used to cost $300 back then. Yeah, $299 back then. So that was a very great deal for only $40. Only $40 for the PlayStation 2. That's crazy, right? Well, at that time. So being the guy that I was, hungry for sex, so I shipped the PlayStation 2 and all that stuff. I mean, well, hold on. Let me go back. Before I shipped the PlayStation 2, I forgot to tell you this. Now, I didn't know what she looks like. So at that time, sending a text wasn't even made yet. I think sending a text was made back in what, 2005 or 2004? If I'm right. I could be wrong. But yeah. But yes, I did have a cell phone, and that was back in 2002. My very first cell phone that I had back then. But there wasn't no text back then. Not yet. But anyway, I'm like, okay, what's this chick looks like? So here's what I did. Now here's what I basically did. I had my very first camcorder back in 2001. Yes, with the tape and all that stuff. Yeah, with those tiny tapes. Hold on for a second. Okay, this is what I met. These. One of these. So I had a camcorder at that time with these tapes here. See? This is a throwback. See? Throwback memories of these tapes. But anyway, I had that. And then I record myself just basically talking and all that type of stuff. And yes, I did sing. Yes, I did sing a song and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I did sing, like, girl, can't you see that making love is always new? That song that I wrote years ago when I was 16. But anyway, besides the point. So I shipped that tape to my friend Mike, and she mailed me a letter, and I saw her picture, and she's cute. She's a really cute girl. But here's what happened. I told Mike, give that tape to that girl only. You know what Mike did? He watched the fucking video, him and his whole family, and they were strictly laughing at me singing. They was laughing at my singing. And so I'm like, what the fuck is so funny about me singing? What the fuck is so funny? See, shady people, man. Shady friends. Oh my God. Like, literally laughing at me singing. Like, ha ha ha, ah, you know, that fucking shit. But anyway. All right, now let's move forward. So what happened is that I ship out the PlayStation 2, and I told Mike, give it to her. So what happened was Mike gave her $500 to take the Greyhound bus to come and see me so that I can finally get some sex. Yay. What happened was, here's what happened. She out smarted us two. She kept the game system and she kept the $500. And she didn't came here to have sex. Nope. She didn't came at all. And me and him was upset about that shit. Fucking upset, man. Like he took his fucking money away, and then she took my game system and never returned the fucking favor. So anyway, I was upset with her and all that stuff, and then she hung up the phone all sad. And then the next following week, here's what happened. This bitch is crazy. So here's what happened. I was over here helping my mom cooking some food. All of a sudden, we get a phone call. My dad answers the phone. Hello? Click. Click, click, click. Hang up. The phone ring for the second time. Hello. Click. The phone rings for the third time. My dad is like, what? And then she's like, I love you. Click. This kept going all throughout the week. She won't stop calling my house number. She won't stop. Yo, it was so bad. My mom had to get the phone number changed, the house number change. That bad. So we got to change. And I remember I called Mike, and I was hearing him. I was hearing him talking. And then his brother, like, not that same girl again. And then she's like, well, she got to help me with my taxes. For what I was hearing on the phone, this girl knows my new house number, and I haven't told nobody. She wrote it down on a piece of paper, and I haven't told a soul. Yo, that scared me. That scared the shit out of me. And I'm like, how the fuck this girl knows my new phone number, and yet I haven't told nobody, not even him. I have not told Mike about this phone number. I never did. So, and I remember one of that girl's brother called, said, hey, you know this guy's phone number? He called my sister names. And I'm like, don't put me in this. So here's what happened. Alright, the final day. What happened was Mike took the PlayStation 2 away from her. That's why she went fucking crazy. She went nuts. To top it all off, Mike got a package and he asked me, have I shipped this? So I'm like, no. It says my name and my street address. And I told Mike, I didn't ship you shit. So I told Mike, it's that girl. Yeah, she wrote my name. She wrote my address and all that stuff. Look at the handwriting. Look at the handwriting. Look at mine and look at hers. Duh. So this is the last day. Mike finally gave her back the PlayStation 2. And guess what? She finally stopped calling me. Finally, she stopped fucking calling me. Oh, she finally left me alone. All of this for a fucking video game. Really? This girl was fucking crazy. She was so nuts. She cast a voodoo spell on me and all that shit. Yeah, a fucking voodoo spell and all that piece of junk. Oh. Now that's the soundtrack of my life. Well, anyway, y'all, that's it for episode 9 of Throwback Memories. Stay tuned for episode 10. Oh boy, stay tuned for that one. Alright, that's it. It's a wrap. Holla at your boy, y'all. One, peace, and I'm out.